You can form many triads. Each person create large, discrete action groups. That is triads. Not saying anything about Masons of Chinese, but death to the PRC. That's him writing that. I didn't say that. This is him. He goes, free China, and then Paz. Yeah, at that point, I'm like, okay, you're a gaslighting COINTELPRO disinfo show. It's better that I know now. I feel stupid enough to not have forced this issue sooner. I found the movie and am watching it. I don't think your idea makes much sense. You offer it as an accessible concept, but it's not even close. And such an idea will never work with internet and in real life. It doesn't sound very promising either. I mean, maybe if it was geared towards bypassing the status quo, there doesn't seem to be a way to take power and be able to change it democratically. I'm not sure what small groups of 3 extending outward with everyone creating their own triad and we're all somehow looped in. I don't believe it as a concept. A reverse secret society is not going to change anything, in my honest opinion. Here's another one as it starts to kick in on me that this guy is conducting a psychological operation on myself. Okay, thanks. The movie is good. I suppose this could work for internet without violence, of course. In order to develop a society completely independent of the illegitimate one. Right, so a triad would work if it's non-violent. So say I started a website. My job would be to find 2 more people, kindred spirits. But I wouldn't make it secret. Nothing's secret anymore. I mean, sure, you can get together in private. You can write letters. There are ways to have quite a bit more privacy. No, my idea is to take control of the medium by being talented. This guy was trying to entrap me. It didn't work. It obviously didn't work on me. This guy, the movement could only be as pure as those creating it. I mean, he's recommended a movie to me that's basically terrorism on both sides. The French were terrorists. The freedom fighters were terrorists. There was no one to root for. F this Gavin McKee guy is trying to entrap me. I would like to see this tried with social media, but we're dependent on YouTube, for example. If we had our own server, no one could find it. Right, so if the goal is to become the number 1 for good people to be number 1 for page views, we're forced on YouTube. But it's difficult to see how what I'm saying relates to the Algerian war for independence. I continued, I suppose WikiLeaks attempted this sort of thing, but failed in keeping out infiltrators, Siggy and others, and securing its domain and growth. I root for Julian Assange because he seems to be the only person who developed any sort of effective strategy. I suppose if the triad concept was combined with a WikiLeaks. But one would still need to find a secure country for protection. I'm not sure if I'm missing your point, but this is my reaction. It is a good movie. I've started a new playlist. Might get back into watching movies, especially subtitled ones. I always like those. Okay, next page. He goes, no doubt. Triads have been a very effective way of organizing people and distributing action plans discreetly, and where when one cell is captured, it is still very hard to take the whole network of affiliates. Desperate times.